Hey guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the X-Cube 4. This cube was made by XB, as I said before. And when you open it up, if you haven't seen my unboxing, it comes with this plastic bag. It has a booklet in it and a thing to adjust the tensions. I'll show you these. So it says X-Cube 4, made by XB27. On the back it has all the numbers of pieces that it and what the pieces are and how they, yeah, you can see that, sorry. It also comes with this little tool. It's a very handy tool. What you do is you put it in it has 4 little pegs on it, and you stick it in right here. And if it's gonna stay in for me, okay, well it's not, but you get the point. You put it in there, and then you can stick your screwdriver and screw in the tighten or loosen it. So that's quite helpful, and so is the booklet because it shows all the different pieces, and it also has assembly on how you should assemble it. It is in Chinese, but there's pictures, and so it explains it. If you want to see the guy who created his YouTube channel, you can go to Jeff79511, or you can send him an email. He lives in Taiwan, so these cubes have to come from there. There are a couple places you can get this cube. You can get it at the HK Now store. It's $39.99 plus free shipping, but it takes 2 weeks to get to the US, and really that's not worth it for me. You can get this at Puzzle Addictions, and it's $40, and I think that includes shipping, but if you that's just the basic package, and you can get it denubbed, assembled, lubed, tensioned, broken in, all that, up to $52. At Cube Depot, you can get it for $41, normal package with nothing happened to it. Plus, if you want to get it denubbed, lubed, tensioned, it's up to $10, so it would be $51 for the complete services. It's just not broken in. And that's one big thing about this cube, is it needs to be broken in. So you can get it from either of those, any of those places, or if you go onto the speed solving thread, you can check out where else you can get it. Just go to the buy sell section and type in X-Cube, and there's a bunch of people selling them. I think Ryan Reese is selling them. There's another person, link in the description, who's selling them. Tim Major, I think his name is. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys selling them. Go check it out. So let's see. Let me show you the size comparison. It is pretty much the same size. This is an Eachine 4x4. It is pretty much the same size as it. It's a little bit smaller than the Shengshou, and a lot smaller than the Dian MF8. So I think it's 6 centimeters. That's not centimeters, that is inches. Yeah, it is 6 centimeters. I know you can't see that, but because it's really light. It's 6 centimeters tall, so it's not a huge cube. It's actually quite small for a 4x4. But I like the size. I don't mind the how small it is. Some people say they have big hands and it's too small for them, but that's them and not me. Let's see, the way it feels, it's very smooth on these outsides, as you can hopefully hear. It has a very nice feeling. It feels very sturdy. doesn't feel like it's gonna pop. If you have it real loose, it will pop, as Waffle knows. If you've seen the video, you'll understand what I mean. Waffle has a pop video of his X-Cube 4 just popping. Quite ridiculous, I think. It's hilarious. Go check it out, link in the description. Quite a funny video. If you haven't seen any other videos, reviews on the X-Cube 4, you can check out Master of the Bass. He has a good review. It's not very in-depth, but it is still a pretty good review, and he's a well-renowned 4x4 user, and so he knows what he's talking about. There's also one done by Izavory, which is the owner of Puzzle Addictions. It is a 30-minute video, and it's assembly and all that good stuff on the X-Cube 4. Link in the description to those also. Okay, as I was saying, the outsides are very smooth, a bit crispy, but has a smooth feeling to them. Inside layers, on the other hand, are quite crispy. The reason is, let me show you. Oh, of course I opened up the wrong side. Let me get this back together. Okay, so you see that? It says XB. That is the Pi mod implemented into the cube itself. So you don't have to worry about anything of the likes. It is already there. So you don't have to mod it. It will never come out of alignment because, for starters, as you can see here, the core has little arms, and each arm is a different length, and so when you put it in, it goes like this, and it doesn't move. It doesn't move at all. What moves are these. So this core fits into here perfectly, and then these sit on top, and they're what move around and around. So that's why it can't come out of alignment. And I really like that about the cube. When you lube it, you need to lube the little ring that I was just talking about, and then the pieces afterwards. You can also lube the core and the spring, like I did in my assembly tutorial, which has not been released yet, but I will release it after I release this video. There will be a link in the description when it has been released. So check that out. And I show you how to lube it and assemble it. Most of the way. It's not a complete assembly, but it's close enough that hopefully you'll understand. If not, you can watch Izavory's video, and it's quite descriptive. So, let's go on to corner cutting. This is crispy, but once you break it in, it's not that bad. It feels kind of stiff and such. So, corner cutting, just under a cubie. See, that's a whole cubie, and that's just too much. I have my tensions pretty tight. What I did is I screwed it all the way in, and then when I started to put it together, I went one full turn around, one full 360 turn to loosen it, and now it's pretty much perfect. And I don't really want to mess with it because it doesn't pop. It's not too loose. It doesn't pop. I just said that, and then it's not too tight. That it just locks up like in my unboxing. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. I know I'm telling you to watch a bunch of videos, but they're all pretty good videos. So in my unboxing, it came and it was like, and it was just really hard to move. Once you get it apart and everything, it's much easier to work with and loosen it up and then lube it, and it will feel great. So back to corner cutting, just under a cubie, inner layer, just about a half. Oops. I don't think it reversed, no reverse corner cutting. One cool thing about this cube is that these inner layers move independently of the core arms. So as you can see here, you can see that screw. That screw isn't moving. It'll only move with this whole layer. So it's a new screw. But that also keeps it from coming out of alignment, which is a very nice feature. Let's see. Let me tell you about the stickers. It comes with its own set of stickers. And so I like white on white, just because black, like here on my Maru, gets kind of confusing. Sometimes just because it's recognition. I like the white. I might change it back. All my good cubes that I've been using are white, which is nice. So the stickers are pretty good vinyl. And they don't peel. They might chip a little bit, especially if you put them on bad, like there's that green there. Some of the blues and stuff. It's not horrible though. The white is a good color. The only color I don't like really is the yellow. It's this ugly yellow, and let me compare to the CubeSmith tiles. You can see that it's this ugly yellow, and I don't like it. Yeah, it just doesn't look very appealing. The red is very thin vinyl, so that you can see through it, and it seeps in the color of the plastic. As you can see here, I don't know why I'm showing you that. It just seeps through. So if Master of the Base talks about this, and on his black cube, it seeps in a lot, and it's hard to. It just makes it look like a bad, ugly color. That doesn't happen on white cubes, and I think it's not very common on blue cubes. This cube does come in 3 colors: black, white, and blue. Blue is rare because it comes in a 12-pack. You can order them in a big old bulk of 12-pack, and then it comes 12 with whatever colors of each, and then 1 blue extra. So if you want a blue, you have to contact them and see if you can get one, but there aren't as many as there are black and white. But I think red is okay on blue. It's not great though. Orange is a brighter orange. Yeah, a little bit brighter. Green is a much brighter green. It's like a light lime green. I really like that. Hopefully I went over white, yellow, green, blue, red, orange. Okay, all those are pretty good. And it comes with a logo, as you can see, and I've mentioned before, XB. I'll show you what the pieces look like. This is an edge. Nothing all that special about it, I guess. Center pieces. So it looks like this, and as you can see that cutout right there. See that cutout? That's for the Pi mod. So it doesn't have to actually break in the tracks, which is a very nice feature. XB, or Jeff, is a very smart man. They have, I'll show you here because this is probably easier. Comes with these little internal edges, and those are all the pieces. The screws, when you put it together, Jeff has a video where he compresses them to make them more springy, and I did that. I don't know if it helps or not, but I did it, and yeah. So that would be a smart thing. I explained that in my assembly tutorial though. Let's see, let's get this back together. Okay, there we go. Okay. Corners are just normal corners. They're a little bit stocky. Not too bad though. And the final thing I'm going to go through in this video is it worth the price? There's been a lot of debate on it's too expensive, I'm not going to get it, it's not going to be that great, blah blah blah. And there's just been a lot of hype over it. And I ordered one because I couldn't resist, and because I was looking for a better 4x4. And I am glad that I ordered it. It is the best 4x4 I've ever felt. It does take some breaking in. I took it skiing in the car. And I've done probably 150 something solves on it, and that's just really helped. So once you break it in, it's really nice. What I did is I lubed the rings, and then I put Maru lube on a couple of the sides, and I just took a few drops of it right here, and I just went and put it in, and turned out great. And if you have Maru lube and Lubix, go Malubix or whatever you want to call it, both of them. It's amazing. Can't believe I just said that word. Yeah. So I think it's definitely worth it if you have the money and the time to get it all set up and do everything, and you're looking for an awesome 4x4, go with it, because it won't come out of alignment. It's great. It's corner cutting. It doesn't pop unless you have it too loose. It's crispy and smooth at the same time. And overall, it's just a great cube. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in this video. I had to make a note sheet because this is the third time I've tried to record this, because the other times have went corrupt or gone missing. So hopefully this one works. If it does, you guys will see it. Let's see, what else is there?